stop paying your mortgage every month. This hack that I'm about to show you is probably the easiest way to save an extra $100,000 or more. Let's assume you have a $500,000 mortgage. It's a 30-year fixed rate mortgage at 7% a year, which means your monthly mortgage payment is about $3,300 a month, and every first of the month you are sending $3,300 to the bank. But what if you made one small change? Instead of sending this $3,300 to the bank on the first of the month, let's assume now that you cut this in half. Half of $3,300 is $1,650. And now instead of paying the bank every month, let's assume that you pay the bank every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, you were sending the bank $1,650, which means every 4 weeks, you're sending the bank $3,300. Now, it's a very small little change, but it can save you a lot of money. In this example, you will save more than $170,000 by making a little tweak. Now, if you're wondering why that works, I'll show you. There are 12 months in a year. No surprise. But there are 52 weeks in a year. Again, no surprise. But if you're making bi-weekly payments of $1,650 a month, that means if we take this 52 weeks a year, divided by 2, that means you're making 26 bi-weekly payments, which is equivalent to 13 months of payments, which means slowly, by adding a little bit more money every month to your mortgage, you're essentially paying 13 months of your mortgage over the course of 12 months. So you're slowly chipping away at the principal balance even faster, which can save you 6 figures over the course of your mortgage without that much work. Hack number 2 is automate your money. One of the biggest mistakes that so many people make with money is they manage all of their money out of one bank account. That one bank account holds their spending money, it holds their investing money, it holds their saving money, it holds their charity money. I want you to stop that. Go to the bank today and create 3 different bank accounts. One bank account is going to hold your spending money. One bank account is going to hold the money you're going to invest. One bank account is going to hold the money that you're going to save. And the reason why you want 3 different bank accounts is to create separation. You're creating a wall between these 3 different bank accounts so you do not accidentally spend your investing money and so you do not accidentally spend your savings money. This way, you know how much you can spend. But in order for this to work, you need to create an automation. That way, anytime you get paid, some of your money is going to be deposited here into your investment account. Some of your money is going to be deposited here into your savings account. You need to create this automation because when you rely on yourself to do it, you can make mistakes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, Jaspreet, that's cool and all, but how much money am I supposed to save and invest and spend? This brings me to number 3. Create a system for your money. Once you create these 3 different bank accounts, you need to know how much money is supposed to be put aside to invest and how much money is supposed to be put aside to save. Now, one of the simple rule of thumbs that I like to teach is a 75-15-10 plan, which says for every dollar that you earn from here on out, 75 cents is the maximum that you can spend. 15 cents is the minimum you invest. 10 cents is the minimum that you save, and now you automate the system. So you go to your bank. Let's assume hypothetically that you make $1,000 every week. If you make $1,000 every week, you create an automatic withdrawal from your checking account that's going to put $150 into your investment account, and it's going to put $100 into your savings account, and this money is all coming from here. Now, I want you to listen to me very carefully. Your savings are not there to make you rich. Your savings are there to protect you against an emergency. Your investments are how you will become wealthy. You want to invest your money into assets that can actually make you wealthy, and you can invest this money into yourself, whether it's to paying down debt or investing in your own education. And this, your spending money, is what you're going to use to pay for your food, your house, your car, your travel, and everything in between. Now, if you're wondering how do you get started as an investor, I want to remind you that my team at Briefs Media publishes a free daily newsletter called Market Briefs every morning, where we break down what's happening in the financial markets. Plus, you'll also get access to my investing masterclass as a bonus, where I break down number 1, how do you get started as an investor? And number 2, how do you find the next big investment opportunity? This is all free. Market Briefs and my investing masterclass are free. when you click the link down in the description below. Number 4, make one education purchase per paycheck. Everyone has a spending goal when they get paid. I gotta pay my mortgage, I gotta pay my rent, I gotta pay my car payment, I gotta pay my groceries. We all think in terms of spending, but I wanna take one step back now and think like an investor. What every investor and every wealthy person wants to do is they wanna invest in their mind, because your mind can be the best investment that you can make. And this is where I wanna challenge you to make one educational purchase, investment, every time you get paid. It doesn't have to be a big one, but a small purchase every time you get paid to invest in your financial education to help you become wealthy, and I'm gonna help you with this. You can get an MBA level education for less than 1% of the price just by reading books. And what I'm gonna tell you is to read 5 books for each one of these 5 categories plus bonus. Read 5 books on money management and investing. Read 5 books on starting a business, even if you don't want to start a business. Read 5 books on leadership and management. Read 5 books on sales and negotiation. And read 5 books on personal development. If you read these 25 books, I don't care which books you read, just go into Amazon and find the top rated books in each one of these sections. If you read 5 books in each one of these categories, you are going to get an MBA level education for less than 1% of the price, and you're going to have a completely different way of thinking. And if you want to take it one step further, the bonus is to read 5 biographies of your 5 favorite, most successful people. Read these 30 books and you're gonna think like a completely different person, and it doesn't cost you a whole lot of money. And if you invest a little bit of money every time you get paid and actually do this, I guarantee you, you're gonna be a different person. Number 5, work for a raise and reinvest it. I've been teaching financial education for a decade now, and one thing that I've learned is many times we assume that if I just made a little bit more money, if I just made an extra $1,000 a month, all my financial problems would be solved. I wouldn't have to stress about my bills. I wouldn't have to stress about saving and investing money. I'll be financially free. And then you work hard to get a raise, you work hard to get a bonus, you work hard to get a new job, and now, boop, you make an extra $1,000 a month. You feel great, and then all of a sudden your expenses go from here to boop, right next to your new income. And now all of a sudden you're making the extra $1,000 a month, but you're paying a little bit more money for your car. You're going on a little bit fancier vacations. You're going to a little bit nicer restaurants. You're making more money, and now you're spending more money. And this is the problem that holds so many people back from becoming wealthy. It's not how much money you make, it's what you do with the money you make. And this is the reason why so many Americans, more than half of Americans, making 6 figures a year are still living paycheck to paycheck. So what I want you to do is next time you get a raise, take all of that additional money and invest it. And this is gonna seem like a big pain in the butt because you work so hard to get that extra money. Can't you splurge a little bit? But the first time you get the next raise, give yourself an investment boost. Then you continue following the 75-15-10 plan after the next raise following that. That way now you give yourself a little bit of an investment boost. That way you can build your wealth a whole lot faster, because the more money you invest, the faster you'll become wealthy, and the faster you can stop stressing about money. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.